Good morning, guys. I am in Alton, which is Hampshire. This is where I grew up, actually. I went to school and college down this way, and I went to special education. So for me, this is very much like coming home. It was that alternative place, very similar to Brighton. So it's really great here, and I thought I'd just share a little bit about what it's like to be in recovery and when you're travelling. So for me, the headspace has been wobbly. It has been probably for a week. So the really good thing about being in recovery and being a part of the fellowship is you often hear about strategies and ways to manage these things. So it was like for me yesterday. Oh, morning, Todd. So it was like for me yesterday, whilst travelling, I was able to connect with the AA website and then use their response service to then find a local AA 12-stepper, because I've got a party coming up on Saturday, and it will use a whole different host of skills, and it's like whenever you go in to a poker game, it's good to have a good deck of cards in your pocket. And so for me, it's about having somebody local that if things do get a bit tricky, I can phone up or go and have a coffee with. And it's something I wouldn't normally or necessarily have done in the past, connected through the AA website, or even using the phone service, which AA has as a outreach for people that are needing 12 steps if they're having problems with alcoholism, and it's a way of connecting and finding local meetings and stuff like that. And you know what that does is it gives a level of security, reassurance that you're not, out in the field in life on your own without backup. It's cool because I have my cards and I have my meditation and prayer. And keeping connected and things, and I'm on the way to a meeting in the next town along. But for me, it's remembering the kindness of how I get to do that. It's like I'm in a wheelchair that I got second hand that I'm in the process of trying to replace, but I got that wheelchair for 150 quid, which is a fraction of the cost. And it's that kindness and those people that I'm living with, those people that I've met already in my journey down, those conversations that I've had where I've been able to work my 12-step program and even talk about alcoholism openly, because it's part of my daily life. It's not something that I want to be embarrassed about, because the thing is, when you have the humility and the honesty to go, actually I'm not coping, or this isn't something I do well, or actually drinking's been a problem, and talk about it, it allows people to let their guards down and talk back to you, and that's what we do in meetings, and it's worth more than any money that I could earn, because peace of mind and that connection on a heart level is fundamentally what keeps us alcoholics, or anyone, I think, with any mental health difficulties level. So yeah, I suppose we would say always have numbers of people you can call whenever you're getting lost in your mind. Phone a friend, and so I did that. I connected to the Buddhist community this morning, and it's using those different tools to be able to strategize around it, really. And those strategizing skills only come when you start talking. They only come when I'm up visiting some friends and we're going over stuff. Do you know what I mean? And hearing how their family cope with it in a different way to mine. And then you go, actually, I need to be aware of this. This is about maturing. And I was thinking about this showering today. Is all the 12, not all, but what the main function of the 12 steps is to stop you drinking. Once you stop drinking, then life starts. Then the learning really begins. Because then I've got to work out how I travel without drinking, how I get tired without drinking, how I talk without drinking. And you go back to learning in kindergarten, and there is a lot to learn, because it's a marriaging of life before drink and then after, and bringing them together so you bring that confidence from some of the experiences you've had before drinking. It's not that just before drink, during drink, and then after drink, and then life starts after drink. It's about bringing all of that together, really, and helping those around you to bring that all together, because it's not just about me, and that in its own right can be daunting, but it's a pleasure. It can be real hell, and it has been tough, but it's a real pleasure to be able to work a program and be a part of a program, be part of communities that actually love one another and actually want to see the best in each other. And that's, fundamentally what the heart of a good person is: love. And that's what I'm really, really blessed in being able to see and acknowledge in others now, as much as in myself. I see it in others, and I'm able to accept help and love, which is all part of the journey. So this is my my self-care. My self-care breakfast and stuff this morning. That's the blue sky of England for you. Another part of my self-care will be some Reiki and reflexology, and hopefully doing a card reading for a friend who I've met because of looking after mind, body and soul. It's pretty cool. Love you too, top brother. So take care. God bless, guys, and have a safe 24. And don't go on your own inside your mind. Pick up the phone, take a friend. That's the way to do it. And that's the great thing, is you don't need to be alone, and we never are alone. So if you're having a tricky day and it's a Friday and it's start what can be quite a lonely weekend for people, take that 5 minutes, just 2 minutes. Sit there and go, right, I'm going to set 2 nice goals for the weekend. Be that a walk, a cup of tea with a friend. Go with it. All right, take care. God bless, guys, and it's awesome just to drop in and see you, and bye.